So what's up everybody, the winter season is almost to an end and the spring is finally upon us, and you know what that means? I'm gonna do a video that almost every anime YouTuber does, which is a what will I be watching for the spring season. So let's get to it. So now I finally have light chart with me on the screen right now, so let's see what's gonna happen in spring. So first of all, we have it sorted by popularity. So the first one is Food Wars, which I'm gonna watch. I love Food Wars. Boku no Hero Season 3, which everyone's gonna watch, so that's for sure. And Tokyo Ghoul, the third season, I'm very iffy about because the second season was really bad, but I'm hearing really good things about that. The third season is gonna be really good. I don't know. High School DxD. I still haven't finished High School DxD, so I'm not gonna watch it. But the one, as you've probably seen in my other news videos, link in the description below, is Steins Gate Zero, Sword Art Online, Alternative Gun Gale Online. Not happy, I don't know, not excited because of Sword Art Online. I do know that this is a different story, so it's not the original Sword Art Online, it's a spin-off, but I'm still not happy. Finally here's an anime that's actually not a sequel or just something that's well known. It is Wotaku ni Koi wa Muzukashi. So, after discovering that they work at the same company, a gaming crazed otaku and fujoshi meet each other for the first time since middle school. After some post-work drinking session, they begin dating, but will it be a perfect relationship for the two? So it's just as a comedy romance. I do like my romances, like my comedies. Not the biggest fan of rom-coms. It's done by A1 Pictures, which is very iffy. No. I do like my romance though. I might give it an episode. Persona 5, I'm gonna watch that for sure. The next one that's another original series is Jinken Hin Kazoku Creature Family Days. So this is from a digital manhwa, which I believe those are Chinese mangas, which is an interesting thought. I think I've seen this before, but I think it was delayed being aired or something like that. But a scientist couple has been arrested for conducting illegal studies, allegedly for performing genetic modification on 5 of the children. The youngest child, Dennis, is the only one who grew up as a normal human and now has to tend to the rest of his family, trying to find the medicine to turn them into normal humans again. Dog humans, plant genes, spiderweb genes, and mind reading. How will these family members who grew up in the laboratory survive in the outside world? That's actually pretty interesting. It has some like Monster Musume kind of feels with all these different monsters, but also the parents working on their child also reminds me of the most famous and saddest scene of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. Next one is Devil's Lime, an action drama romance seinen vampire. I haven't seen a vampire series in a long time. Platinum Vision is a studios? Okay. Tsukasa, a college student, is rescued from an attack by a devil, one of the many vampires that can blend in among the humans' populations. Anzai, his savior, is a half-devil who exploits his supernatural gifts as a member of shadowy police task force that specializes in devil-related crimes in Tokyo as continues to keep guard over Tsukasa. Do quickly forge a tentative bond. One of his fears will turn iron. His ironclad rule of never drinking human blood. Nothing too shocking. The art for it is not too bad. I don't know. I'm interested because it's a seinen series. I always like my seinen series, so I'm gonna give this probably a 3-episode watch. It seems like, or at least give 1 episode watch. We have a comedy romance, Tarakun wa Koi wa Shinai. Or Shinai. I don't know. Let's see. Masayori Tada, a boy who's never known love, is taking pictures of the cherry blossoms in full bloom when he meets Teresa Ranger, a transfer student from Luxembourg? I guess Luxembourg. Upon arriving in Japan, she gets lost, separated from her travel companion, blah blah blah, helps her bring her to life, grandfather's coffee shop? A lot of romance series this season, jeez. Already we've got like 3 romances, which is interesting. She gets lost. You can't really see much off of the art. It's pretty simple. I don't know. Grandfather's Coffee Shop though. Since it's about food, I might give it a watch because it's about food. Okay, so the next one is a action sci-fi. Caligula. Is that how, am I saying it right? I don't know. It's based off of a game. Oh wait, is it an anime original for this one actually? Tadaku? Ooh. Anime original. That makes it more interesting. I actually might give this one, going back, maybe give it a shot. Action sci-fi, Nothing Less by Satellite. Pretty well known studio. Based off of a game. In the original game story, a visual idol known as Yu performs an intricate song and gains self-awareness through experiencing and uses bitter feelings and seasons. Since wanting to save humanity, which she believes is continuously suffering, she lures people into the virtual reality world. Blah 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 blah. Her songs then imprisons the movieist, thinking they were scenes. The game follows the 9 members as the Going Home Club. And the club is formed because the characters want to escape from the movies. Blah 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 blah. Wanting to escape sounds like Sword Art Online. Ooh. Might skip that because literally it just seems like the plot of Sword Art Online. It's like we just want to go home, but I don't know. Action sci-fi is based off of a game. Since it's based off of an actual game, it'll probably be better than Sword Art Online, but I don't know, it seems very Sword Art Online-esque. I might skip that one unless like there's getting a lot of hype when it's being aired. 3D Kanajo, which means 3D girlfriend. Real girl. Cool. Jose Romance School, so it's towards girls. High school senior Hakuri Tsutsui is the, I guess that's how you say it, is a questionable 2D otaku obsessed with the 2-dimensional worlds. As always, you're probably the same, who's ever watching this. And our phones and his gadgets, his books, and bizarre incidents lead him into a romantic relationship with the gorgeous Irarashi in his days of being wrapped around the finger of his carefree girlfriend. Jonas is tumbles through the rough. This is sure the comedy. This is sure to be the comedy program of 2018. You won't want to miss. Just saying that is like it's the comedy. The comedy. Right, just the synopsis is like you're gonna like it for sure. I'm just gonna watch it just because it's like so so confident of itself. It's like you're gonna this is the comedy of the season. That's pretty ballsy for them. The art for it is actually pretty good too. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch it just because of the synopsis. Like this is the comedy. Fullmetal Picnic, Invisible Victory. I haven't seen the original one, so I haven't seen the series before, so I can't watch it. Heard of it, haven't seen it. Golden Kamui. And Hokkaido, the far northern lands of Japan. Tsukumi, who sees the Russian-Japanese War. Survived the Russian-Japanese War, and the sins, it's Invincible, my bad. Invincible, during the war, he is seen as the richest, promised gold rush in hopes of saving the worldwide life. Is now. During his conference, he finds a hidden stash of his gold sins. Partnering with the Iron Girl, he saves his life from the harsh climates of the north. They venture into a survival adventure into a race against the criminals that seek the hidden stash. So is it historical. Ooh, that's actually interesting. It's a historical series that's a scene in adventure and action. Golden Kamui. The synopsis is pretty interesting. Something I haven't heard for in a while. I'm actually gonna give this a watch. The picture itself I hear isn't the best, but yeah, this one seems interesting for sure. The next one is, let's see, Hina Matsuri. When a strange object falls on the head of Nita, a member of the Yukazawa, Yakuza. Inside the box is a strange young girl named oh god. Another young girl being falling from space out of nowhere. Jesus. She has tremendous supernatural powers, and Nita finds herself reluctantly taking her in. Her powers can come in handy for his Yakuza business. He also wants the risk of her using them on him. Not to mention she doesn't use her power, she will eventually go berserk and destroy everything around her. Nita and Hinata's strange life together is just the beginning. First of all, your art banner looks like E.T. Second of all, why do you have to... Every time it's like a cute anime girl falling from the sky out of nowhere. Where did this come from? I don't know. We're not gonna question it probably. It's by Studio Feel though, which is I do like Studio Feel. Such a life, seinen, sci-fi comedy. It's based off of a manga. Seems about a guy from the Yakuza though. That's an interesting. Haven't seen many animes about the Yakuza. I don't know, but like the story isn't super intriguing. There are parts of it that is like somewhat intriguing, but not a lot. I might give it an episode watch. Let's see, the next one is a drama, horror, psychological, supernatural. Now we're talking. I love all those things. Horror, psychological, and supernatural. So, Mao Shinjo Site. Shujo Site. Asuri Aya, a girl bullied at school and at home. One day an eerie website, Mao's Shoujo site, flashes on her computer screen and welcomes her to the Mao Shoujo world. So is it also an isekai based anime? We don't have much base of a Production Dota. What have they done? I can't remember. They sound familiar. But the whole psychological theme just already gets me excited, so I'm probably gonna give this a first episode watch for sure. Akun to Kanjo, it is a comedy romance shoujo. There's so many romances this season. Jeez Louise. Let's see, the romance comedy fall. Ew, this doesn't seem appealing at all. It's also a short form anime. I'm probably gonna skip that. Tanechi Barakan to Lie Angels, based off of a manga. It's a studio collaboration. It is a comedy yuri anime. It's also another short form anime. When Ashimi went back to her school hometown to study in high school, she thought she would have new wonderful life, but the dormitory she was going to live in was not what she expected. So it's just like, oh, I'm in a weird situation. There's all these girls around me. Each episode's 5 minutes. Wow, that is really short. Probably skip. Oh, maybe. I don't know. Probably skip. Maybe if I have like just like leisure time every so often, I might watch it. I don't know. Doreiku the animation. Oh, another studio collaborations. That's interesting. Drama and psychological. You have me hooked already there for the themes. What if you can enslave anyone you wanted? Well, that'd be awesome, but also really illegal right now. Well, this comes close. The SCM lets you enslave anyone who is also wearing an SCM at a price. One must win over the other at anything in order for the other to become the slave. Wow. That seems super interesting. I'm definitely gonna give this one a watch for sure. It's obscure. There's a little twist within here. I like it. Piano no Mori is another one. Comedy, drama, music, school, and seinen. Another seinen series. Cool. Let's see, it's by Fukuyama Shikati. It's based off of a manga. I don't think I've heard this studio before. Maybe I have. Let's see, a tranquil tale about two boys from the very different upbringings. On one hand, you have Kai, born as the son of a protege who's been playing the the abandoned piano in the forest near his home ever since he was young. And on the other hand, you have two teenagers practically the beast fiend by the piano as the breast fend by the piano of the son, the family of the pretentious pianist. Yet it is the common bond with the piano that eventually witnesses a pass in life. There's a piano in the forest out of nowhere, which is interesting. I like the art. It's got a good contrast with the foreground and background. I like that. Might give this an episode watch. Okay. Let's see what's next. Okay. So we have Zero Suburi wa Dances with the Dragons, blah 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 blah. This series takes place in an alternate world already. In the series of animes, those territories is half in Super Dragon and Empire. Dragons, Empire, the half of 7, and each half is separated by the Odin River. In this world, special abilities called spell forms exist, which are essential chemical reactions augmented through special weapons that cause magic spells like effect. These special weapons are called magic staff weapons, not a very original name, but whatever. And they are varied regular weapons. They are varied as regular weapons are. Spell formulates are used as spell forms. Oh my god, this is a long synopsis. So it focuses on two main characters, Genshin, blah 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 blah. So much text. They are met with a variety of requests from the various clients, all requiring the use of the spell formulas. Okay, we get it. It's a magic kind of based anime. The cover art's pretty interesting. Very dark, eerie. So action drama, fantasy, sci-fi, obviously fantasy. Based off of a light novel. 7 Ox Pictures, they've done some good stuff. Dances with the Dragons, huh? Such a long synopsis though. I could see some possibility of this being really cool though. I might give it an episode watch. Let's see, the next one is Jushiki Pandora. Mecha sci-fi. The day of the... Oh god, this is like in Chinese. And the day of the Xinglong crisis occurred in 2031. Leon Liao was right in the middle of the unfolding events. He comes to here a next generation engineering device developed through placing the words. God, so much detail. Living with the sides, blah 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 blah. I don't want to read this. Because of them, humanity was driven to brink of extinction. Humans fight. Okay. 7 years after the crisis. Yeah. Protagonist. Blah blah blah. Do his own research to the counter. BRAI, the awkward Leon, the blessed Quill. Yeah. They live day by day as if to forget the past for the moment. However, the threats are unfortunately drawn near. So it is. Okay, by Stage Light. I've seen some of their work and it's pretty decent. It's an anime original. Such a long synopsis and such a generic, like, oh, humanity's gone because of a nuclear reaction. Cover what's not that amazing. I don't know, probably skip. Alice or Alice. I don't know, which Alice should I choose? Jesus. Scene in Slice of Life. That's interesting. Short form anime, 4 minutes per episode, 12 episodes based off of a manga, EMT. Okay. This girl gets a look at the daily life of a pair of Alice twins and their older brother who has a sister complex. Them eating meals, getting into fights, playing with friends. Would you like a peek at the thoughtful daily life? Nope, I would not. Skip. Next one. Comic Girls is a comedy slice of life. Nexus. A full panel manga? Ooh, interesting. Let's see. Morita is a 15-year-old high school girl student and a manga creator, who uses the pen name Chaos. After ranking at the bottom of the reader survey, the record's editor recommends that she enters an all-female dormitory for manga creators. The roommates are shoujo manga creators. That said, the teen women's manga creator Ori Karazuki and shonen manga creator. The girls support each other as they work to become better manga creators. Ooh. I actually might like this because it's talking. If I'm hoping, what I'm hoping is like you get to learn more about like the creation of manga, and it's not just cute girls doing cute things with each other. But yeah. But since they specifically said it's an all girls dormitory, it's probably gonna have a lot of cute girls doing cute things with each other, which I'm not against, but I want to learn more about manga creating. And I kind of want this anime to do it, but who knows. Let's see, the next one is Kazurikori no Yamameshi Demon Supernatural. Yeah, that's super original. It's based off a light novel, Gonzo. I don't think I've heard of Gonzo. The series centers on a female college student named Ari who inherits the ability to see spirits from her late grandfather. Ari presents herself on cooking, and one day she's feeding some archaeological spirits when suddenly a god and the master of Tensia appears and takes Ori away. He says that due to her grandfather's death, she must become his bride. She hates this idea and instead declares that she will pay her back by working at these. It's based off of a light novel again. He seems more slice of lifey, if anything. I don't know where the supernatural is gonna come in demons. Probably gonna skip this one. I mean, there's not much to work off of. Let's see. Megalobox. Action, drama, and sports. And TMS Entertainment. They always do really good stuff. It's this anime original, which is really cool. And I really like the cover art for this. That looks really cool. JD, Junk Dog, participates in the fixed boxing matches and undergo rings in order to live. Today he enters the ring again, but he encounters a certain person, G-Day. G-Day wants to take on a challenge and that risks everything. Not much to go off, but since it's a sports anime, and the only like other boxing anime that I've seen is Imopo? I can't remember the name fully, but yeah. It looks interesting. Here's all the chance with everything. I'm probably gonna give this one a watch because it's just, I love sports animes. Let's see, the next one is Each Animal no Tensubani, fantasy historical romance. Another historical one. That's interesting. It's from an ultimate game. Oh god. Let's see. The heir didn't win in 15 years, but wants an ascent. In order to protect her wedding family, was to marry a man she didn't even know the name of. However, just because the marriage was due to take place, the girl's younger brother mysteriously committed suicide by self-emulsification and was found holding an old book in his hands, appearing before the bewildered young girl in the Imperial Library. And just blah 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 blah. More text. This is so long. Jesus, I don't want to read this. And then even though the girl chooses to venture outside of her cage, blah 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 blah. God. Don't make synopsis these long. Make it like somewhat long, but don't give me a book report about this. I'm gonna skip that. It's so uninteresting. If I hear any good things about it, I'll probably give it a watch. See, action shonen in sports. Soccer anime, I presume, from just the cover art. David Productions, which David Productions is always great. They do JoJo. Captain Super is the passionate story of an elementary school student whose thoughts and dreams revolt amongst enemy around the love of soccer. 11-year-old Tsubasa. In order to pursue seeing the best of the elementary school abilities, Tsubasa moves to his mother's New York City, which is well known for an excellent elementary school soccer team. But he encounters not only rivals, but he also new friends with pretty girl. Oh god, love interest already. We're visiting Japan and the FIFA World Cup is Superstar ultimate dream, but if it would take a lot more than talent to reach it. Jesus. Oh wait, 2018? So is this like a redo? Is there like an older version of this? I'm guessing so. I might watch it. If it's just a reboot, I actually might watch it. If you needed to watch the original series, then I'll probably skip it. The next one is short form by Magic Butch, ecchi romance. Not my type of thing. The story is set in prison. Okay, in the near future, blah 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 blah. Mercy of Thoughtless. I'm really just reading through this really fast because I don't care anymore. I'm a guardian of a pirate. Okay, nope, skip. Okay. Another short form, Uchichi Senkai. It's a comedy, mecha, sci-fi, seinen, slice of life. 10 minutes per episode. Jesus fuck. Human race to send his life and feel blog readers fast. And space era, one war breaks out in the mist. Earth instructs new space battleships. Just as the war begins, one genius pilot steals the suns as the beacon of hope for humanity. Skip. Boring. Second year of uns. Haven't seen the first season. Production ING. Ooh. IG. Production IG. Ooh, yeah, they do good stuff. Action, adventure, drama, sci-fi, space. Cool. In humanity's distant future, two interstellar states, the Monarch Gallic Empire and the Democratic Free Atlantis are embroiled in a never-ending war. The story focuses on the exploits of rival Reinhard von Mussel and Yang Wen-Li as they rise to the power and fame of the Galactic Empire and free the Planet Alliance. And free the planet. Because it's done by Production IG, I might give this an episode watch. Okay, next one. Let's see. Comedy, fantasy. Love makes girls. Love makes girls stronger. Otherwise, the most. She wouldn't be willing to do anything except turning the magic girl. Why does it look like a guy? I'm gonna skip. See, Silverling, comedy, supernatural. Let's see. Nah. The anime series on two protagonists. Jay is a smart and handsome student, council president, his London scans. Hatsumura is a multi-talented and gentle shop since his cafe latte is own sense, blah 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 blah. Human travels through time. God, what are they adding in this series? Butlers, skip. It's just, they're adding so many things. Don't like the art. Story centers on an inhuman boy who strategies the lines between the humans and supernatural worlds. Straddles the line between human and supernatural worlds. Based off a manga, comedy, demon, shonen, supernatural. By Toei Animation though. Don't like the art though. Probably skip. God, how much we have left? There's so much left. Last show is and Twins. No synopsis. By JC Staff though. Maybe. Be heroing. Original action comedy. Parody? Superpower? Parody. How much is left? There's so many left, but like they're all like the least popular, less hyped series. So I'm just gonna skim through it really fast. And if there's any like cover art that like catches my eye, I might give it a synopsis read. Let's see. Nothing super. Oh god, it's getting really weird here. Okay, let's go back up a little bit. Let's look at. Nah, none of them are really super interesting looking. They all seem pretty generic. But yeah, I guess that's all of them. But that's all of them I really wanted to. That's most of it, yeah. Like all the animes around like this area, they never become like a lot of them don't become popular at all or any good. So that's the whole list of probably that's gonna be airing in spring. This video is probably really long unless I edited it down a lot shorter. But that's all I wanted to do. If you like this video, please give me a like, and also I'm gonna try to do this type of stuff every time a new season's about to come in. I'm also just trying to make new videos every week, so if you like any of my content that I have on my channel, please subscribe. But that's all I have for today, and I'll see you all in the next video.